Hello everyone, as you can see we've got something a little bit different on the channel here today. We have a brown box, but if you have read the description or seen the title of this video, you already know what it is, so I'm not going to play coy. Alright, so what we're going to do is unbox this power strip here. I'm always looking for good power strips. It's caught on a cable here. And I definitely like the long ones, especially the ones that I can attach to the wall, which we'll talk about here in just a minute. So there we go. Let's see if we got any paperwork or anything in here. All right, so that's all we've got in the box. So let's talk about the accessories first of all. The screws and the drywall plugs that came with this, you're gonna want something different. Almost all the time you get something like this, you're always looking, they hardly ever will give you what you need, really. Yeah, these you might want to hold on to, but I wouldn't use that for this. I mean, this has got some decent weight to it, especially if you're going to be plugging anything into them. I'm glad that they included them, but I wouldn't use them for this. So we'll set those aside over there. And so what I was saying before, I like the fact that these have the little holes on them. This will allow you to affix it to the wall. Sometimes what I've done with these types of power strips here is I've actually affixed them to a table leg using zip ties. That's generally the way I do it. And if you're thinking to yourself, wow, you know, I have no need for a power strip like this size, because like how many do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 outlets here. You know, well, if you ever go on a trip where you need to plug in lots of devices in advance to make sure that they're all charged up, it's always nice to have a power strip like this. And one of my coworkers was talking about that, and I was like, I've got a power strip along the way. That's actually a really good idea. So that's that. Moving on. Yeah, so with this one's going to be used in the office here, especially as I am reviewing different items. I need some way to charge them or plug them in, and this is going to give me all the outlets that I could possibly need. One of the things that I do like is that they are vertical, or I should say horizontal here, so that way, you know, if you've got a brick, the brick is going to go like this. So that way it's going to be out of the way. I hate it when it goes along the line of the brick of the actual power strip, because then what ends up happening is you end up covering up 2, sometimes even 3 outlets in this case, a 12 outlet strip. It's such a waste. So this should work for most as far as using it. I mean, as you can see, there's like a standard USB charger. You know, it's going to take up the right amount of room. So go ahead and take a closer look at the cable here. Turn that around, hopefully not knocking anything over. This is surge protected, which is good. And we do have a master on off, and it's got a reset as well. And then we've got the 3-prong, so it's got the ground on it as well, which is definitely something you would want with a power strip of this size. And then this is a 6-foot cable, if I remember correctly, from the description of the item on Amazon, which I will leave a link to to right down below. In the description area. And then I also have, because I was talking with the manufacturer here of this power strip, I was able to get a discount code that I can use for you guys as well, so you'll save 10%, and I'll include that across here. Okay, it'll also be down in the description, so you can just copy and paste it as well. So all right, so let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in and see how it works. All right, so I did some playing around with it and plugged it in, obviously. And so just so you can see, you know, here is a charger, another charger. We'll go ahead and put in a bigger power brick. And as you can see, you know, what's nice about these is the fact that, you know, you are able to, let me get that. Sometimes these that slide, there we go. You are able to get a number of bricks in here of varying sizes. Again, I like the fact that the orientation on the plugs in here. So this is something that's going to work out really well over time. You know, overall, you know, I'm really excited about this charger here, or this surge protector. Yeah, so if you have any questions about it, make sure to ask down below. I do like the fact that it is a metal cage as well. It's not plastic. So it's going to do very well whether you have it in your garage, workshop, or even in your office, because it should blend in really well with the color scheme that we have on it as well. So, and just so you know as well, the cable I verified, it is 6 feet long. The power strip itself is about 31-ish inches, especially if you include the tabs. Like I said, what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm going to zip tie him to one of the table legs. That way I've got the vertical plugs going right up it. It's the right length for that, and I think it'll do very well for that as well. So if you have any questions about the strip, make sure to ask down below. I'll leave a link to the item on Amazon, like I said, and as well as a 10% discount code if you are interested in it. And with that, if you don't already subscribe to the channel, I invite you to do so. We do lots of things on the channel that a professional geek might find interesting. And with that, have a great day.